back with one more tutorial. It is the 8th tutorial of Node.js category. I hope you having the better idea based on our series of Node.js video. Let's move on to the new series. Yes, it is described about the how to deploy Node.js in IIS. Okay, in previous video we have discussed about how we can able to develop the web pages, web API, few more things, right? So right now we are going to apply those implementation with this deployment aspect. Are you curious? Let's start. This is our agenda of this tutorial: Node.js web application, IIS high level Node.js deployment in IIS. If you are having the idea in IIS, it is very easy to do the deployment. Let's start. This is a web application we have developed on this previous tutorials. So let me explain that so that you will recall those things. Here I am having the two modules, HTTP process and modules. Here I am creating the server. In this server, simply it is I am using only the HTTP module. I didn't have any extended module like Express, those things. So I am going with the HTTP module. So using that I am filtering here get URL, post URL, delete URL. This is all are talking about the API point of view. Okay, here you can see in else part I am having one HTML content. So here I am making the listener of particular server. By default I am taking the environment port. If it is not available, I am giving 8080 port. Okay, I hope other things you already know about few more, right? Let me run and show you first this application, then we will move on to our deployment part. I am opening my terminal. This terminal, node space, what is our page name? Web API.js, right? Okay, it started listening 8080. Why it's listening 8080? Because our process environment don't have any specific port. That's the reason it taking default port. Actually this is string literal, you know that, right? Template string we will call it as, right? So using that I mean, instead of doing the concatenation I am doing template string. Okay, let me check this one. What is our URL? Localhost 8080. You can see hi engine viewers. Why it's coming like this? Because it will, our request will come here. It will check the first if condition. It will not satisfy, so it will move on to this else. It will not satisfy, this else if also not get satisfied, so it move on to the else part. Here you can see. Let me change viewers with one smiley. Let me restart. Okay, you got it, right? Okay, this same application, for example, what will happen if I stop this one? So I could not able to load this. See here, the site cannot be reachable. Due to this we have to deploy our application, because all the time we could not keep this terminal as running condition. So that's the reason we having already one server setup, so we can do the deployment. Actually for deploying the Node.js we will have multiple. For example, you are doing in some Apache server or some other environment, you can do it multiple ways has to do the deployment. If it is you having the Windows OS and you are familiar with the IIS, you can do the deployment even on IIS itself. Okay, let me move on to this. This IIS, actually by default if you having the Windows, you can just a few steps of configuration you can enable your IIS. If you having any struggle, just ping me, I will help you on that. here I am having the IAS. Actually, what first we will discuss about high level of IAS. What is IAS? The IAS is a type of one virtual server. Why I am saying a virtual server? The actual server is different. Actually, for development purpose we are using this, and deployment purpose we will use this one. This IAS, I could not say virtual. I can say is a kind of server. So we can do the deployment here. Okay, so the IA is having the configuration regarding the aspect of compiler. I mean, mostly this IAS will having the linking with the .NET, because it is a Microsoft product, so it will support all the features of Microsoft. So the main purpose we will use it for our server deployment. Okay, let me start now. We having some prerequisites before starting this deployment. What are those? The step 1, we need to install the Node.js. For example, we are developing the Node application, so definitely it has to be a Node.js needed. So I am already having it, so I am not installing it. I will give this link so you can directly download and install it. So what will happen if I hosted in IAS? For example, you are hosted your application in IAS. This IAS will have a link with Node.js. So whenever you are giving in IAS itself, on top of IAS, you will host your application. So you will have your application. This application have a unique URL. Okay, it will be like this. For example, you are giving your specific hosted URL. This IAS will get, and it will identify your URL. Based on your configuration, it will run your code in the Node.js. Then it will return the output. You got it? It is a very simple. Like we are getting the request. That request server has to identify what type of request and where it has to get process, and it will send the response. Same thing. Okay. The second one, install Node modules. For example, in IAS you can see there is a component called modules. In these modules you can see multiple modules are already available in IAS. So these every module is having its own purpose. For example, it is for Windows authentication, role manager, like the way access level, caching. So multiple specific modules, you can extend those modules too. Every module is having its own feature and own purpose to handle the item. These are the things. Like IAS is a one main component. This major component having the child, these kind of managers. This manager, using this manager, the IAS will do the particular things. So right now by default we won't have the node manager here, because the IAS has to understand it is has to perform by someone, right? Node. So we have to inject that node module. How we can do? Let's we download our node modules. I will give this link. Yeah, I got this. Okay. Also, the third one, URL rewriting, because what are the URL we are getting? Those URL has to be redirected to the specific node page, right? So that's the reason we need the rewriting, URL rewriting. This is called URL rewrite module 2.0. Okay, using this you can able to download that. Here you can see install this URL rewrite. It is a Microsoft predefined component. Okay, let me install this IAS module first. Getting installed. It having the license agreement. I'm just doing the installation. This installation copying files are getting completed. Let me install our URL rewrite 2. I'm doing the installation. Here you can see some of the instruction, like purpose of those things. Actually it is a URL rewrite 2.1 version I'm having it. Okay. Installation getting completed. Okay, I'm giving exit. Okay, let me open our IAS. In this IIS, you can see in your left side of IIS, you can see the connection section. In this connection section, you can do the deployment. For example, here I am, by default I am going to use this port. Maybe in sites itself you can create. Let me create add website. Right click, add website. Here you can give your site name. For example, this is sample node. Okay, here you have to give your physical path. Let me select our physical path where we are having that file. For example, where we are having it, here we are having that file, right? This is our file. So let me open that one. Just I am copying this path. This IIS I am doing specification of that path. Here we have to specify the port. What are the port you needed, you can specify it. I am giving 8080. Okay, just I am here I am giving www dot some sn.com. Okay, I am giving okay. Now it got created. Okay, before that you can see that URL rewrite module got installed here. Let me show you this one. In module section, if you go there, see here you can see IIS node, also our URL routing modules too. Okay, so we having one more step here. You can see in this we done this step 1, step 2, step 3. Now we have done the step 4 also. The step 5, we have to create one web config, because this web config, it is just a config file. You can have it like this. So it will specify, for example, particular file, what is the our modules going to use, how we have to redirect those properties it will have. Actually I will give this entire content in description. You can take it and you can reuse that one. Okay, let me check. Okay, let me run this. Before run, okay, what is our port? 8080. We have given hostname ASN. Okay, if I refresh this, you can see it. I am getting the bad request, invalid hostname. Okay, this is our sm.com 8080 is our real one, right? Actual one. But still, we are not getting this expected output. Why? Because there is a one more possibility. For example, here going to the bind, you can remove this hostname. If you are removing this host name, it will consider as this site don't have the host name, so it will keep IP as a host name. For example, let me refresh this. You can see, hi engine viewers, we get the output. You can see our code, we are not started the Node.js. Still it's listening this. If I stop this one, you can able to stop the site. Right now I stop the site. Let me check. We are getting site cannot reach. Let me start again. We got the output. Okay, you have landed. Okay, you need host name. So what we can do? Let me open our host file. Actually, for opening the host file, go to the drivers. In run, you can specify drivers. The drivers, go to etc. In the etc, you can able to find host.file. You can open as, actually it should be run as administrator, then only it will work. Okay, what is our local? Actually all the default IP is 127.0.1, and what is our requirement? www.sn sample node only, right? sn.com. Okay, I'm trying to save. Actually for saving this you need to open as a administrator. Okay, I saved it. Okay, let me run based on our. I am giving sn.com on our port. See, as we expected, we got the output. Okay, let me check this one. It's working. It will work because if you are changing this one in bindings, you have added. I mean, while hosting itself, if you give the www.sn.com. Okay, right now I changed in IAS level. So let me now run this. Bad request. Okay, let me check this one. It is running. You got the point? If you are not specifying the host name in the IAS, you can able to access using the localhost and even the 127.0.0 or your local IP. So if you are having the entry for the same in host file, you can enable to access this local access also the specified domain name. But if you having the domain name in your IAS, if you specified while deploying itself, you could not able to access using the local specifier like local IP 127 or this local host. You are clear? One more thing, if you have binded with the host name, definitely you have to make an entry of host file for the same. Otherwise, you won't get output. So we got the Node.js web application, IAS overview, and how we are deploying. The same way, even the same application, we can able to access the JSON too. I mean, let me show you. I have opened the Postman. Using this Postman, we are going to validate. I have given localhost and port /get. So I am trying to access. We are getting the result. Let me show you the code so it will be more helpful for you. Here we having the get going to return the data set, but currently this data set is empty. That's the reason we are getting empty. Okay, let me try with the post, then we can able to come up post. In that post I am body I have mentioning like I am choosing raw data. In that raw data I am giving like name engine. Okay, let me go through the code one more time and delete how I am having it. Okay, actually here we have to specify post. That's the reason we are getting post. This is post verb. Okay, we got the output. Okay, let me do one more. We get this is post. Okay, we are getting 200. You are I hope you are seeing this one. Okay, let me check this date. Okay, you can see here what are the posted data we are getting it. Okay, let me try with the delete, because here you can see in the delete we are just passing one index variable on data. Okay, I. Okay, let me see. Delete. One engine. Okay, we given wrong URL. The deleter called. Let me try get. It got deleted. I mean the position of one, right? Because we are storing in array, so we already having engine in 0 position, engine 1 in first position. I deleted the first position value. That's the reason we are getting only the single value. Okay, you got it. So here you can see we are not started our application. It is working from the IAS hosted. Okay, you are clear.